What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Nerdstir, bringing you all things Nerdstir in one big bowl of delicious awesomeness, and I wanted to say welcome back to TerraGenesis. And what's going on? I am starting off with Venus. Now, here's the thing. You see up here in the top left corner how much frickin' money I have? Holy crap, man. That is a lot of money. I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't played this in a couple of days, so I don't know if I really don't know if it's a glitch, but there have been a couple of updates done, so I'm not totally sure what's going on with this. I probably gave it probably a week, honestly, and I had my mines and everything kind of figured out. But because I have so much money, I'm going to do a little bit of things here real quick. I'm just going to take advantage of this. And I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, especially to the creator. If I have just cheated the system, I am really, really sorry. I didn't mean to. I did leave it off for I just left for a couple of weeks, like a week. Not a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks. I had a couple of mines. In fact, I'll show you real quick. If I go back over here, I go to my colonies. I had 2 mines. Now, I only had carbon, right? Now let's go to the other one. Let's go to Colombia. Carbon. You see what I mean? I did not have anything else, so I don't know if that was a glitch or not, because I don't feel like I should have gathered that much money, honestly. Especially when, well, I guess maybe because this is actually making me money, which I didn't realize. A local artist in Neo-Tokyo has created a video game that is being hailed as a true masterpiece and a landmark achievement in the developing culture of Venus. It has spurred a new era of artistic development across the planet, giving you a new culture point to spend. I'm actually going to save those cultures for a little bit. Local legend, the hiker. That's really cool, by the way. I forgot that actually happened. So I'm going to go over here, and I am actually, hold on a second, let me just do some things here. Wow, my temperature is getting pretty close to where I need it to be. My pressure is still way off. So I am going to go here, and I am going to upgrade this guy. Yes, please. I don't want to hurry things along yet. I'm just not quite there yet. Now, because we just kind of cheated the system a little bit, I totally didn't mean to again. I'm going to get rid of all of this crud right here. Demolish. I demolished all of it. Can I? Oh, man. I actually didn't mean to demolish all of... Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Demolish, and demolish. So what I'm going to do here is switch it over to palladium. And again, I'm trying to be honest here. I did not mean to cheat the system at all, but it seems like being gone for a week and trying to set it up to get as much money as possible before I gave it a break really helped things out. I don't know, again, I don't know if it was a glitch or because a couple updates were going on. If you guys have had that same issue, please let me know in the comments. I honestly want to help the developer out as much as possible. Looks like that's going to probably be our sweet spot here. I do love the music too, I really do. It's very calming. We're going to just go ahead and put one there. And then we're going to also go over here to silver. Hey! That looks like a silver mine. One thing I really love is when you progress so far into the game that you get the satellites, and the satellites really help. One of the best things is the mine. Being able to see the mines, the ore rather, from space is very helpful. Well, peeps, I don't think I'm going to have much luck with silver. Let's see. Looks like a small amount right here. We'll go ahead and put one down there. And let's do a N iron mine while we're at it. Let's go right there. I think it'll allow us to do that. Okay. So now that that's going, let's go ahead and start a new one. As you can see over here, also, I chose a new faction. So it looks like I have a colony over there. I'm going to do the elevation. Can I go right here? I can. El Sata. And I'm kind of just letting it, I'm letting the game name itself. And it's not because I'm being lazy. I mean, maybe a little bit. Honestly, I don't know. When I started doing the Venus one, I was like, this is probably going to be really difficult. So that looks pretty darn good right there. Let's go with that. Let's build another mine. Let's go rhodium. Rhodium is super rare, and there are some spots that you can get lucky, but there are a lot of it's really hit or miss. If you can find a good spot, though, go for it. I mean, because it really does add up. And, I mean, a lot of the money that I'm going to have to gain here. I actually had somebody comment on the last video, and they asked how I got the resources as quick as I did. Now, in the last game with Mars, it actually took me forever to get that amount of money. This time around, like I said, again, I don't know if it just glitched on me and gave me an immense amount of money. Ooh, right here. Ooh, yes. Okay, a little bit. Oh, Yep, right there. Now, as you can see, that's making a lot of money. 5,000, 6,000, really good amount of money. Now, like I said, I didn't do anything different except I gave it a break. You know what I mean? I just kind of gave it a break. So let's see what we need, ladies and gentlemen. What do we need? What do we need? My temperature, I got to keep an eye on that because that has decreased significantly. Pressure is not doing too much. Oxygen, I have none. I have no oxygen. I need to do something about that, ladies and gentlemen. I totally forgot that I'm only able to research one thing at a time. And I totally need oxygen. Oxygen would be so much nice right now. Okay, how much would it cost to hurry it? Oh, 10 points. Yes. I don't want to pay 10 points. Alright, so I guess let's go ahead and we're going to found a new colony. Confirm. Alright, elevation. Elevation is very important, by the way, when you're trying to figure out a colony. Yes. Shukra. Sure, we'll go with it. Alright, Shukra. Hub unit has finished building colonies. Shukra. Examine Shukra. I don't know why I'm calling it that, or saying it that way. Sorry, guys. Pressure. Let's build another lab. What else can we build? We can build... That's it. Okay, well, so really this hab unit, I'm imagining that it takes a lot of people to run some of the different things here, so that's probably why we got that going. Let's see, how much money... Money kind of goes up pretty quickly. I think we should do another outpost. I'm going to try and keep my outpost relatively in this, about the same area. Kinda. Because I feel like I'm going to end up underwater. And I want to keep some for colonies. So I'm going to go here. Fraja. Maja Fraja. We'll go with it. Colonies. We're going to go down here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to go... Palladium. Let's give it a shot. We'll see if we can find any palladium real quick. So, I got to tell you that the developer is pretty cool because he's constantly trying to bring you the best game he can. And again, he really does require our help. You know, leave him, if you get the game, leave him a comment. Leave him some information. Leave him some tips. Tell him if there's anything that's bugging out on you. And I guarantee you're going to get it fixed relatively quick. And like I said, it's a really great game. It does start off slow. And that, I mean, and I get that, and I'm kind of, I understand it, you know. My only thing that I like really, really wish is that some things were more visible, like maybe trees or like hurricanes. Like, speaking of hurricanes, we just had Hurricane Matthew not too long ago, so it would have been really cool just to see, like, you know, something to do with that. Not Hurricane Matthew, but I mean like storms and things like that. Rhodium, I'm not really having too much luck with. Let's try silver. Silver, I have a feeling we're going to find a little bit better. So, and, you know, maybe once your civilizations start, like, really picking up, it'd be cool to have, like, you know, see spaceships and stuff flying around. Oh, I didn't focus tight enough. That's my problem with life. I don't focus tight enough. Hey, okay. Alright, so this one's making me 5,000 at a time. I'm going to go with some iron. Iron. That looks pretty darn good there. And this is another thing, too. I don't know if it was really meant to go like this far off of the radar, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really have a problem with this, but I noticed that, you know, when you do this, like here, you go to the top and you don't have that problem, right? And you kind of see the blue box, right? The little blue box up here. But you don't see that in the bottom side. And I find that, like, you know, you can, if you're bigger like this, that's as far as you can go, right? But if you go down and then go over like this and then go big, now I can go really big. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's probably not meant to be that way either. So, Mr. Developer, if you are listening, I don't know if you need that fixed or not. I don't really need that fixed. That's not really that big of a deal to me. Again, like I was saying, you know, the game does start off a little bit slow, but once you get going, man, it takes off. Look at that. That is an iron ore mine right there. Alright, so we're good there. That raised this up a little bit more, considering I spent so much money. So right now it's the year 4060, and I jumped up quite a bit, I'll be honest, because like I said, I took so much time off. So I am going to stop here. I'm probably going to come back maybe in a day or so after I've gotten some more money and some more different things that we need, like oxygen and stuff, figured out. And so this, like I said, I'm gonna do this as a let's play kind of, but it's gonna take me a little bit. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to establish some things, and it's a little slow going at the beginning. Once it gets going, man, it picks up pretty quick, and it's really fun to see like an entire planet just be shaped to your ideas. Again, it'd be really cool to see, like, you know, spaceships, or I know that once you get the satellites, you can start putting colonies on the moon and stuff like that, however many moons a planet has. And so it would be really cool to see the moon as well. I know this is a lot to ask for, which I'm not really asking for it. I'm just saying that it would be really cool to see. So the other stuff, like I said, you know, like maybe your civilization, once it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, you start seeing more activity, like maybe little dots flying around. You can tell that those are like spaceships going from point A to point B, you know. That'd be really cool. I know that's probably way into the future, but, you know. And if you guys get a chance, check out some of his other games. They're really, really neat concepts. And if you like the whole, create your story, a recent influx of immigrants into Shokra have formed a thriving Turkish community. Mixing local traditions with their own, these settlers have enriched the native landscapes and left a permanent mark on the culture of Shokra. Shukra. That's how you have to say it too. You have to say it exactly like that. Shukra. Or you'll anger the Turkish community that lives there. Alright, so I will be right back. And I'm back. So as you can see, I have 3,728,000,000. What did I say? 3,728,484. And I've got a couple different things here. So let me go over here and go to Wandermere. I'm going to put this down and throw this guy in there. How long until he's done? I only have 2 left. I don't want to use it. So I did a couple of things. As you can see, the year is 4,344. So 4344. And in Venus, I spent quite a bit of money. And I'll show you what I spent my money on. So actually, let me go back here. No, here. So I'm done with the temperature stuff. I'm done with it, and I'll show you why. I'll get to that in a minute. So the pressure, I'm trying to get the pressure down. That's the big one. Thank you, computer, for going to sleep. I'm trying to do the whole, I was trying to get an unexpected Venus quake has struck near Wandermere, measuring 4.5 on the Richter scale. A few people experienced damage to unsecured items, but no significant property damage has been reported. Well, that's good. I also love, by the way, that instead of, obviously here on Earth, it's an earthquake. When I played the Mars deal, it was a Mars quake, and now it's a Venus quake. So, probably going to work on the next couple of deals here to open up the Cloud Seeder, the Aquifer Network, the Comet Sling, so on and so forth. And then we'll eventually get into the biomass stuff. But as you can see on the population, I've completely researched every last bit. One big thing that I love about one of the updates allowed for the change in color. So it was like, instead of this, this I can research, but I can't research this because it says require soil farm. That's how it was before, and like you never really knew, when you were able to do so. So anyway, I did do the research for the spaceport, and that's kind of where I got my satellites from. So as you can see, like, I got no natural moons. There's no moons. So I have to create artificial satellites, which are massive projects with enormous benefits. If I didn't tell you that before, the miners at Columbia Gamma have hit pay dirt with the discovery of a massive deposit of iron in the area. The team is working around the clock, but it looks like the mine will take a long time to deplete. That's good, because your mines, that's your main money-making source, right? So a couple of things I got the Soletta, so I'm working on that, and that's the temperature. So the temperature will be regulated automatically, so I won't have to worry about all the other crap. And then I got the Lagrange Academy because I want to be able to adjust my culture points, or all those different things, those different abilities to adjust. I wanted to do that so that I could save my culture points for the independence. And then I also got the orbital surveyor. Surveyor. Yes, sorry, I can't speak. Don't speak. So ultimately, I love this thing. This is fantastic because, again, the mines is where the money is, right? So as long as you have this, which this only cost, I think, I want to say it cost 25 million. And the Lagrange was 50 million, and the Soletta, I believe, was 50 million. I'm not really sure. I could get all these other ones too, but I'm not quite there yet. I don't want to do it. I made a couple more colonies. I think before, yesterday's video. I mean, I'm trying to record. I'm building up, right? So I can't really do a lot of this because, again, it's very slow. So I'm trying to piece together, a couple days worth of material before I put this out. So the last, video that I recorded, I had, I think, Neo Tokyo and Shukra. I have since added Passes or Pakis. I kind of like Pakis instead of Passes. I like Pakis. And then Wondermere. Wondermere just sounds like an enchanting place, doesn't it? So, and then with the outposts, I have Colombia, El Salta, and Fraja. Maja Fraja. And ultimately, that's where I'm making my money. I know I had somebody ask me, how did you make the money that you made in, how did you get all those credits? And the first video in the review video that I did, I just busted it out, man. It took forever. I started with carbon in my mines, and I slowly was able to gain more and more and more mines and more outposts, and then that's generally how I did it. A group of ambitious miners at El Satas Alpha have been working day and night to improve their operations. Thanks to their efforts, the level 1 mine is now upgraded to level 3. Fantastic. Great job, guys. So as you can see, temperature, I'm about normal where I need to be at my goal. But once I have that satellite, that artificial satellite, the Soletta, it's going to do everything by itself, and I'm not going to have to worry about that again. The pressure is immense. 6,514,507 PA. That is ridiculous. And as you can see, I've got it going down 660 a minute. And it's still not enough. Oxygen, I really need to decrease this, which is why I made the carbon deal, because the carbon filter, because I'm starting to raise a little bit more than I want. The water level is actually growing, but you can't see it. And I don't know if that's because of the pressure or what. My population is pretty ridiculous. It's growing, and my money. If we go over here though and just take a look at the flattened out version. Oh, okay, so I do have water starting. I wasn't aware that I had that. A hit poem has been released which portrays Pakis as a sexy, vibrant, exciting city full of exciting adventures and exotic romance. People have begun flocking to Venus in the hope of capturing this dream for themselves, resulting in a minor population boom for Pakis. Well, that's good. So, I mean, this is nice. I've got kind of like a lake over here to the left, bottom left, and then kind of an ocean at the very bottom, and a couple little places of water here and there. I kind of think that's probably going to get more and more as time goes, especially with, I'm sorry, let me go over here to this current situation here. So the goal is 300 centimeters, or 300 centimeters, really, 300,000 centimeters. And we're currently at 194,000, which we're not doing too bad. Big thing is, a lot of this is all here. I mean, global cooling is causing more water, right? So that's got some stuff going. It says a recent influx of immigrants into Pakis have formed a thriving Italian community. Oh, that's a wonderful. That was a horrible Italian impersonation. I am sorry. I apologize to the entire Italian community. Mixing local traditions with their own, the settlers have enriched the native landscape and left a permanent mark on the culture of Pakis. So, still got a couple of things. I'm barren up here. Population is 104,000. And priority right now is decreased pressure. It's at 6 million. I do have a lot of culture points. I don't plan on spending those yet. So, alright, well, I'm going to go do some stuff, put some more time in between this, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Some things have happened. Go over here and show you what has happened. Some bad things happened, too. I got a bit of a water problem. I actually have gotten more water. So that's a little off-putting. But look, my Soletta is completely built. And my Lagrange Academy is built. And my Orbital Surveyor is built. Pretty sweet. It's the year 4476. So, I think at this point we need to continue to reduce the water. We got a lot of stuff going with that. So I'm going to go ahead and do the research on the ice launcher. And then we can go from there eventually. So I'm going to go into my colony. And as you can see, Maja Fraja, is, I don't know why I keep saying it like that, I'm sorry. It's almost completely submerged. During an intense thunderstorm, over a dozen travelers reported seeing a huge stone face carved into the mountains near Shukra. When the dust settled, it could not be relocated, but the witness insists that something is out there. I don't know how to do the X-Files song, but you get the point. So look at this. I mean, this is my tiny island. It's a little ridiculous. I don't really have much. Like, I feel like if I put this here, we'll try. It worked. I'm thinking it's probably going to get, submerged. Even El Salta is a little bit on the. Oh, look at that! Look at that! That is a wonderful, wonderful vein. Blam! Look at that one. That one is making me 9,000 credits. What about palladium? Ooh, I wonder if it'll let me do it. A lot of times it's very picky about where you can do it. It's like, no, too close. See? Too close. No, too close. Just right. Alright. Alright, so in Neo Tokyo, I think I got some things going on. I got the geocistern there. I think I am going to build the electrolysis plant here. And I may build one in Shukra. Shukra, water. Alright. So, we've done pretty well with this, and now it's to the point, no, not control panel. So as you can see, the temperature now is regulated, which is good. Really need to get pressure down. Oh, that's what we were going to do. Where was I? Here. Neo Tokyo. Wrong. Incorrect. Right. Hydrogen processor. We're going to enable it. Oof. That really messes with my water, though. Let me go over here to water. Ugh. Not good. Okay. Back to colonies. Back to Shukra. And we need to turn that back off. Disable. Now, this is what I don't understand. You guys saw that, right? See, how is that possible? That doesn't make any sense to me. Wouldn't it be 0? Look. Growth. Negative 116 a minute. Now, if I go into colonies, and I go back to Shukra, and I do this, and enable, look, plus 110 water, right? So then I go over here. What the heck? Why is it a positive 123 a minute? Shouldn't it be 0? Right? Am I wrong? So, I can't really afford for anything else to, overpower me with water. I really need to bring the water level down. A seemingly normal engineer working at our level 1 spaceport in Neo Tokyo has turned out to be something of a prodigy. Under his guidance, the facility has been upgraded to a stunning level X, or level 10. I like saying level X, it sounds more cool. It runs without any maintenance at all, becoming a true wonder of Venus. What's really cool about that is let's go look at it real quick. So the spaceport, it actually makes money. So if you can get to that point, it's very intelligent to do that. It does do a little bit of a population boost. It adds to the pressure. That's not good. But now if we go over here, our pressure is still at negative 55. I really need that hydrogen processor, but in order to balance it out, I need the ice launcher. I think we should go ahead and build some more We need to go in here and build some more of these. I mean, even the kelp forest, was a good idea for some things, but no, we just need to go ahead and build one here as well. All right, so I'm probably going to upload this with all the other pieces, and as you can see, my colonies here. I think we should do this real quick because we can now. It doesn't cost us any culture points whatsoever. So I'm just gonna doobie, and it goes up to 50%. It's 50-50, right? It doesn't go any farther. See? So send money. Definitely send money to the schools. I don't even need to read it. If you guys wanted to read it, I'm sorry. Now, with this being done, let's go to Neo Tokyo, and you can see my under construction now is at 50 minutes. It's at less than an hour. That was actually a lot more before, so. Really, we can do a lot. If I wanted to do financial growth, we can do that. If I want to do... I'm making a lot of money, and I don't really need a lot of money at this point. So I'm going to tip the scales here and keep on going. Down, down, down. I'm going to leave financial growth on the government side. Like, for real? Of course. And then I'm just going to keep going over here on the values, because personally speaking, knowledge is power. And researching things takes a lot less time doing it that way. So now if I go into here, no. Research. Now you can see our ice launcher is now at 4 hours. I think it was at 8 hours before. I'm not totally sure. So, all right. So I'm probably going to upload this, and I'm probably going to try and do a tutorial. Give me your tired and poor, the citizens of Vienna love their new home, but world's people are suffering and adopt a more democratic. Yeah, sure, okay. So I'm probably going to upload a tutorial video because I had one of my commenters asked if I would do that. And I think that's a great idea. There's not a lot of information online about really anything to do with this game. So I thought, you know what, that's probably a brilliant idea. So I think that's what we're going to do the next video, and I'll probably keep checking in with Venus here, and we'll add that to the whole deal. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Remember, like if you do, share if you want to, and subscribe, or else the space aliens win. You don't want that, because being enslaved by space aliens could be a bad thing. So I hope everything's going great. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll catch you later.